Beloved, the waiting season is not a punishment. It is a sacred classroom of divine preparation. Many times you have asked, Lord, why am I still waiting? You have prayed, cried, hoped, and sometimes even questioned if love was meant for you. But God whispers softly to your heart today, the waiting is not wasted. The waiting is shaping you for the one I have chosen. You see, when God ordains a love story, He doesn't rush. Heaven doesn't operate on the clock of man. God works with purpose, not pressure. While you are waiting, He is working. While you are wondering, He is weaving. He is aligning every piece of your destiny, every chapter of your life, to fit perfectly with the person He has prepared for you. The waiting season is often misunderstood. It feels lonely. It feels endless. It feels unfair when you see others moving forward, marrying, celebrating, beginning new chapters, while you are still praying for yours to begin. But what if I told you that God is using this time to build in you what your marriage will one day need? What if I told you that your waiting is the very soil from which your promise will grow? Waiting is not about inactivity. It is about preparation. It is not about delay. It is about development. God is refining you, your patience, your faith, your trust, your discernment. Because when the right person comes, you will not meet them as a wounded heart searching for healing, but as a whole soul radiating peace. Some of you have been through heartbreaks that almost broke your spirit. People walked away who promised forever. Relationships ended suddenly, leaving you confused and empty. But God says, I saw every tear. I permitted the endings because they were not your beginnings. I closed those doors not to harm you, but to protect the destiny I've written for you. Sometimes God allows the breaking to make you ready for blessing. He allows separation to make room for sanctification. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and say, Lord, thank you for not giving me what I thought I wanted. Because if He had answered your earlier prayers, you would have settled for something smaller than your purpose. Every moment of waiting is an invitation to draw closer to Him. The Lord is not withholding your spouse. He is holding you. Holding your heart, nurturing your spirit, healing your wounds, so that when He finally releases the one meant for you, you will love from a place of strength, not survival. Waiting teaches dependence on God. It purifies motives. It separates impatience from faith. It helps you realize that love is not about timing, but about divine alignment. God is aligning two lives, two callings, two hearts that will serve His kingdom together. That takes time. Because true love, God-ordained love, is not about instant chemistry. It is about eternal connection. Think of Joseph. He waited years for the fulfillment of his dreams. Think of Ruth, who stayed faithful in the fields long before she met Boaz. Think of Sarah, who waited decades before she held her promise. In every story of divine waiting, there was always shaping. God shaped Joseph's humility in prison. He shaped Ruth's faithfulness in harvest. He shaped Sarah's hope in barrenness. And now He is shaping you. Do not rush the shaping. Let the potter mold you. Let him form you in patience, beauty, and grace. Let him teach you how to love yourself as he loves you. Because when you finally meet the right person, your relationship will not be built on need. It will be built on overflow. Some people enter relationships out of loneliness, but God is preparing you to enter yours from wholeness. Loneliness says, I need someone to complete me. Wholeness says, I want someone to walk beside me. And that difference will determine whether your relationship becomes a burden or a blessing. The waiting season is God's training ground. He is training you to trust His pace, to rest in His promises, and to believe in His goodness even when you cannot see the evidence. Every day you choose faith over frustration, you are being strengthened. Every time you surrender your timeline and say, God, I trust you, heaven takes notice. You may think nothing is happening, but in the unseen realm, everything is moving. Angels are aligning paths. Opportunities are forming. Hearts are being softened. God is preparing someone, somewhere, who is praying the same prayers you are praying. You are not waiting alone. The one meant for you is being shaped too, learning patience, humility, and purpose. Sometimes God delays the introduction so both of you can heal separately before you meet. Because two broken souls cannot build a whole love, but two healed hearts can create something unshakable. While you wait, do not sit in sorrow. Rise in purpose, serve, grow, dream, worship. Become the person you desire to meet. If you want a spouse who is kind, be kind. If you want someone prayerful, become prayerful. If you want someone generous, live generously. The waiting is a mirror. It reflects what you are becoming. Do not waste your waiting wishing away the process. God is not punishing you with time. He is preparing you with purpose. Every delay carries divine intention. Every silence from heaven carries sacred shaping. Sometimes the greatest miracles are formed in moments when it feels like nothing is happening. When you feel weary, remember, even seeds are buried before they bloom. The darkness of waiting is not death. It is incubation. The waiting ground is holy ground. It's where faith grows deeper roots. Beloved, stop comparing your timeline to others. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are right on schedule according to heaven's calendar. The right person will not appear one day too soon or one day too late. They will come at the exact divine moment when both your hearts are ready to recognize each other through the eyes of faith. If you rush the process, you risk missing the blessing. That is why God sometimes hides you, not because you are unworthy, but because you are valuable. Hidden things are not ignored. They are protected. You are hidden because you are chosen. Every moment of waiting is building something inside of you. Patience, compassion, wisdom, resilience. These are the qualities that sustain love beyond attraction. Because love that lasts requires more than feelings. It requires maturity. And maturity is shaped through waiting. So embrace your season. Do not despise it. Speak life into your waiting. Wake up each morning and say, Lord, thank you that you are preparing me for something beautiful. Replace anxiety with anticipation. Replace doubt with gratitude. You are not just waiting for a spouse. You are being transformed into a vessel of divine love. The person you are becoming in this season will bless your marriage more than any wedding ceremony ever could. When you feel forgotten, remember, God never forgets his promises. Every delay in his hand has a reason. Some delays are protection. Some delays are direction. Some delays are preparation. But all delays are love. Your waiting is not empty. It's full of God's fingerprints. Every unanswered prayer is shaping your character. Every silent season is strengthening your faith. Every moment of loneliness is pulling you deeper into intimacy with the one who loves your soul most, your Creator. He is not asking you to wait because he has nothing to give. He is asking you to wait because what he is giving requires depth. God's best always takes time. Diamonds form under pressure. Gold is refined by fire. Faith grows in silence. If you are in the waiting room of life right now, take heart. Heaven has not forgotten your number. When your name is called, the door will open effortlessly. You will look back and say, now I understand why it took so long, because you will realize it wasn't really a delay. It was divine timing. It was shaping. It was grace. My beloved child, I have seen every tear that has fallen from your eyes. Not one has been forgotten by me. You may think that heartbreak has defined you. That pain has written its signature across your story. But I tell you today, I am rewriting your narrative with honor, not heartbreak. The very places where you were wounded will become the wells where my glory flows. You have walked through valleys where love betrayed you, where trust was shattered, and where hope seemed like a dream slipping away. Yet even in those moments I was with you. I was not absent. I was not silent. I was shaping something deeper within you. A love that could not be destroyed by disappointment. A faith that could not be shaken by rejection. And a peace that could not be stolen by pain. I know how deeply you loved. I know how sincerely you gave. And I know how brutally life responded at times. You thought your kindness was weakness, your tenderness was a flaw, but child, your soft heart is your strength. You are not too emotional. You are not too much. You are not unworthy of being loved with the same depth and honesty that you have poured into others. There were seasons where you wondered, why do I always end up being the one who hurts? But what you didn't see was how I was shielding you from hearts that could not hold yours with care. You desired love that reflected my own, pure, selfless, lasting. And I could not let you settle for love that would dishonor your soul. That is why I allowed some doors to close, some hands to let go, and some promises to fade away. Not because I wanted to break you, but because I wanted to build you into the one who knows her worth in me. My child, I never wanted your heart to remain broken. I allowed the breaking only to remove what was false, what was fragile, what was never meant to stay. I wanted to take out the pieces that were attached to temporary people and replace them with my eternal peace. You were never rejected. You were redirected. You were never abandoned. You were being positioned. When you cried, God, why did you let them leave? I whispered, because you were meant for someone who would stay. When you said, God, why does love always hurt me? I replied, because I'm preparing you for love that heals. Your story is not one of endless heartbreak. It is one of divine refinement. I am polishing your heart like a diamond, making it ready for the one who will recognize its true worth. You will not have to beg to be chosen. You will not have to fight to be seen. You will not have to explain your value. The one I am preparing for you will honor you not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Yes, I know you've been loyal to people who were only temporary lessons. I know you tried to fix hearts that were never yours to heal. I know you stayed in rooms where your spirit no longer fit, just because you feared letting go. But now, it's time to release what was and make room for what will be. Let me tell you this truth, my beloved one. I will never let you lose something that was meant to honor you. If it left, it could not carry the weight of your destiny. If it broke you, it was not built by me. If it betrayed you, it was not your foundation. The pain you endured did not define your ending. It refined your becoming. You thought that love was taken from you, but I was teaching you how to love without losing yourself. I was teaching you how to love with wisdom, with discernment, with divine alignment. I was teaching you that not everyone deserves access to your sacred heart. Only those I send will have the capacity to cherish it. The world may have misunderstood your sensitivity, but I call it sacred empathy. They may have called you weak for forgiving too easily, but I call it Christ-like compassion. They may have mocked your patience, but I call it your quiet strength. The qualities that made others walk away are the very ones that will make the right ones stay. I have not forgotten your prayers. Those whispered conversations in the dark when you said, God, please don't let me be hurt again. I heard you. I was there. And I tell you now, you will not be hurt in the same way again. The season of repetitive heartbreak is over. The pattern has been broken. The lessons have been learned. The next time love enters your life, it will not come wrapped in confusion or fear. It will come clothed in peace. You will not question its authenticity because it will mirror my own love, steady, pure, intentional, patient, and kind. This time, love will not take from you. It will add to you. This time, you will not shrink yourself to be loved. You will expand into the fullness of who you are meant to be. I am restoring the way you see love. I am healing the way you receive affection. I am renewing the way you give your heart. You will no longer approach relationships from fear of loss, but from a place of wholeness and faith. You will no longer tolerate being half loved or half seen. You will no longer chase validation from hearts that do not speak your spiritual language. Child, you are being elevated in the realm of love, from survival to sanctification, from heartbreak to honor. What once broke you will now build you. What once hurt you will now heal others through you. The empathy you gained from pain will become a ministry of comfort to those who still weep. You will no longer ask, "Why did I have to go through that?" Instead, you will say, "Now I understand why God allowed it." There will come a day, soon, when you will look back and realize that every heartbreak led you closer to your divine connection. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every tear watered the soil of your new beginning. And when that moment comes, you will see how intricately I was weaving beauty out of your brokenness. Your future will not resemble your past. You will not repeat the same heartbreak cycles. You will not walk into the same traps. Because I have matured your discernment. I have upgraded your spirit. I have fortified your heart. You now carry the wisdom that can see beyond appearances. You now hold the strength that can wait for what is truly aligned. You are not behind. You are being refined. You are not forgotten. You are being remembered by heaven. You are not delayed. You are being prepared. I am preparing you for a love that honors me. The kind of love that will make you feel safe, seen, and spiritually alive. The kind of love that will not only bring you joy, but also bring me glory. The kind of love that will not dim your light, but join it in shining brighter. Do not worry about who left or why they left. What is gone was necessary to make room for what is greater. If they could not handle the purity of your heart, that is not your loss. It is their limitation. Some people were not meant to go where I'm taking you. They were assignments, not alignments. The one I am preparing for you will be different. They will not compete with your peace. They will protect it. They will not take advantage of your giving heart. They will treasure it. They will not see your love as a burden, but as a blessing. They will not leave you questioning your worth because they will already know it. I have been molding your heart, not just for romance, but for purpose. You were never meant to chase love. You were meant to attract it through your healing, your peace, your divine light. The person who is meant to honor you will recognize you by your spirit, not by your status. They will be drawn to your kindness, your humility, your faith, and your quiet strength. And when that love comes, you will not have to perform to keep it. You will rest in it. You will feel my peace surrounding it. You will see how effortlessly love flows when I am at the center. Do not think that I have forgotten your prayers for companionship. I am a God of remembrance. I am a God of restoration. I am a God of divine timing. I have seen your loneliness, your longing, and your waiting. But I am also teaching you that waiting does not mean wasting. Every season of solitude has been sacred preparation. You have been learning how to love yourself the way I love you, without conditions, without judgment, without fear. Because when you know how to love yourself in me, you will never again accept love that costs your peace. You will never again confuse attention for affection or attachment for alignment. I am healing the parts of you that thought love had to hurt to be real. Love is not meant to break you. It is meant to build you. Love is not meant to drain you. It is meant to fill you. Love is not meant to confuse you. It is meant to clarify your soul. The love that is coming will honor your faith, your journey, your growth, your boundaries, and your destiny. It will not come to distract you from me, but to draw you closer to me. You will know it because it will not require you to lose yourself. Instead, it will remind you of who you are in me. You are my beloved. You are my masterpiece. You are the one I have been shaping in silence and refining in fire. And soon I will unveil what I have been preparing for you. Love that will feel like home, peace that will last, and partnership that will glorify my name. The heartbreak was not your ending. It was your awakening. I am turning your tears into triumphs. I am turning your pain into purpose. I am turning your waiting into witnessing. Your heart will not be broken. It will be honored because I am your God, and I honor those who honor me. My beloved child, do not be afraid of what is coming next. You have already survived what was meant to destroy you. The pain you thought would end, you actually birthed a new strength within you. You are no longer the person who once begged for love that was not returned. You are becoming the person who recognizes love that reflects me. There was a time when your value depended on who stayed, when you measured your worth by how others saw you. But I have taken you through a season of stripping away illusions so that you could discover your worth in me alone. I have allowed loneliness to speak so that you could finally hear my voice. I have allowed rejection to teach you that your validation must come from heaven, not from human approval. Every heartbreak became a teacher, and every tear became a seed. You planted your pain in faith, and now a harvest of honor is coming forth. I have seen your surrender, your quiet obedience, your willingness to keep loving when it was easier to harden your heart. Because of that, I am about to lift you into a new season. A season where your love will no longer be your weakness, but your crown. I am restoring your heart in layers. First, I am teaching you how to rest. You have carried too much for too long. Emotions, memories, expectations that were never yours to bear. You have been the healer for everyone else, the listener, the comforter, the anchor. But now it is time for you to receive. The same comfort you offered to others, I am pouring back into you. Rest, my child. Rest, because your striving cannot bring what only my timing can deliver. Rest, because your tears have already spoken louder than your prayers. Rest, because what you lost was not punishment. It was pruning. You have asked me, why did it take so long? And I answer, because quick love cannot handle eternal purpose. I needed to prepare both you and the one who will honor you. I needed to teach both hearts the language of heaven. You could not meet too early because premature love destroys what mature hearts can sustain. Do not compare your timeline to others. You are not delayed. You are being divinely aligned. The love that is coming is not coming through chance. It is coming through calling. It is being orchestrated, timed, and purified by my own hands. Your future spouse is also being shaped right now. Through lessons, through losses, through faith, through transformation. They too have cried prayers that reached my throne. They too have been prepared to recognize the rare treasure that you are. When I bring you together, it will not be through confusion or chaos. It will not require you to lose your peace to gain attention. You will meet in a place of peace, and your spirits will recognize each other before your words do. I will confirm it not through emotions alone, but through stillness in your soul. It will feel like peace. Not the silence of indifference, but the calm that follows a storm. It will not be forced. It will flow. It will not demand. It will honor. It will not manipulate. It will protect. You will see that everything you endured was preparing you for a love that looks like peace and feels like home. And when that love arrives, you will not have to doubt it. You will know that it came from me, because it will point you back to me. You will pray together, worship together, and grow together. You will find that I was not withholding love from you. I was refining you for it. You have prayed for someone who will love you like I do. I have heard that prayer. But to receive that kind of love, you had to first learn to love yourself the way I love you, unconditionally, with grace and compassion. Because the way you love yourself determines how others will treat you. That is why I had to heal your self-image. I had to remind you that your worth was never dependent on who accepted or rejected you. Your worth was written in eternity long before anyone could define it. You are chosen, precious, and set apart. Do not let the scars of your past make you afraid to open your heart again. Scars are not signs of failure. They are proof of survival. They remind you that you walked through fire and came out refined, not burned. They remind you that I was with you even in the darkest nights. The right one will not run from your scars. They will understand that every mark carries a miracle. They will see the beauty of your resilience and the depth of your faith. They will see how every heartbreak made you softer, not colder, wiser, not bitter. You will not have to explain why you are cautious. They will move slowly, patiently, honoring the pace of your healing. They will not push you beyond your peace. They will see your boundaries and treat them as sacred, not as walls to climb. This love will be gentle. It will be stable. It will be rooted in friendship, trust, and spiritual partnership. It will make you feel like yourself, not someone performing to be loved, but someone resting because they are loved. Child, you have prayed, God, just send someone who will love me the way I love. But I tell you this, I am sending someone who will love you the way I love, completely, sacrificially, without fear. They will not be perfect, but they will be present. They will not always understand, but they will always choose you. This is why you had to heal first. Because healed hearts attract healed love. Whole souls attract whole partners. I could not give you divine love while your heart was still tied to the fragments of yesterday. You have learned to forgive. Not because they deserved it, but because you deserved peace. You have released people who never said sorry. You have chosen faith over bitterness. And because you did, heaven is rewarding you. I am opening new doors, not doors of distraction, but of destiny. I am bringing divine connections that will remind you of who you are in me. You will no longer walk with people who drain you. You will walk with those who pour into you. The love that is coming will multiply your peace, not your pain. It will inspire your purpose, not distract you from it. It will carry grace, not games. You will find yourself laughing again, deeply, freely, the kind of laughter that comes from healing, not pretending. You will find yourself trusting again because my peace will confirm it's safe. You will no longer say, love always hurts. You will say, love healed me. Because love, true love, the kind I ordain, does not destroy. It restores. It does not drain. It nourishes. It does not wound. It washes away fear. The waiting season was never meant to punish you. It was meant to prepare you. I have been building your foundation so that when love arrives, it will not shake you. It will strengthen you. And when others see the joy on your face, they will not know the full story. How many nights you spent praying, how many times you almost gave up. But I know, and I will smile because I saw you choose me when nothing made sense. Now it is time to see the fruit of your faith. The season of heartbreak is ending. The season of honor is beginning. You will not have to chase what is yours. It will come to you effortlessly, peacefully, divinely. You will not question whether it is love because you will see my reflection in it. When you stand beside the one I have chosen, you will feel my presence between you. Every conversation will carry grace. Every moment together will deepen purpose. Together, you will build not just a relationship, but a legacy. You will speak words that heal others. You will create a home filled with laughter and prayer. You will raise peace where there once was pain, and when the world sees you, they will know. This is what happens when God honors a heart that once was broken. Child, lift your head. Do not mourn the past any longer. Do not dwell in what didn't work. Do not keep replaying what you could not change. Your healing is not behind you, and it is within you. I am giving you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, honor for heartbreak. I am rewriting your story with my own hand. You will no longer be remembered for your pain, but for your peace. No longer for your heartbreak, but for your healing. I am preparing to surprise you with the very thing you thought you lost forever. Love that will make you say, "This was worth the wait." So, breathe again, hope again, believe again. Because I, the Lord your God, make all things new, including you. Your heart will not be broken. It will be honored. Your tears were not in vain. They were the water of your blessing. Your waiting was not wasted. It was preparation for divine fulfillment. And now, child of grace, walk forward in peace, because your season of heartbreak is over, and your season of honor has begun. If this message touched your heart, subscribe for more divine words of peace and healing. Let your spirit be reminded daily that your journey is sacred and your heart is seen by God.